Hi, I'm Sonia. I am so excited to be sharing this amazing set of yoga sequences with you, designed to literally melt your body out of tension in less than 15 minutes. Today I'm really excited to be sharing a really special series with you. Having healthy hands, having healthy feet is really the foundation of a great yoga practice, and you will feel the difference in your practice. So let's work through these parts of our bodies today. They very rarely get our attention. You're going to come onto your knees and you're going to reach back and tuck your toes under. So I know this doesn't feel amazing, but just stick with it, stay with it. You'll feel the energy moving in the toes and you won't really interpret it as kind of painful anymore. It'll be a good pain. All right, take your fingers, plant them in front of you, lift the heels of the hands off the ground and just start to wriggle and move. Now, if this is already quite strong for you, then just stay there. That's okay. But if you feel this pose or you've done this pose before and you're quite happy here, just try to sit your tailbone down onto your heels and start to wriggle a little bit, move a little bit. What you're trying to do is to add a little bit of movement in here to help wake everything up. Okay, so just feel into it. And remember to start threading your breath through the poses. You feel as you begin to melt into it, you can squeeze back into the toes, you can squeeze into the fingers and the wrists a little bit more. And it really does feel so good. You can just start to wriggle even more, find a rhythm. As you can see, I'm actually tweaking. I'm not wriggling from side to side. I'm sort of pushing into one side, weighting backwards and forwards. Just making it mine, you know? All right, good work, everybody. Now, you're going to point your toes back and we're going to open up through the fronts of the ankles. Lift the knees up nice and tall. Now, if you find you can't lift your knees up off the ground, that's absolutely fine. Just pop a pillow, pop some books or some yoga blocks underneath. And you can even go one at a time. So you lift one at a time. What you are going to be feeling is this amazing stretch through the front of the ankles. And now for those of you who find this okay, and you can actually do this, thread your hands underneath, grab hold of the skin and draw the skin out to the side. That drawing of the skin out to the side is just going to help you to actually move the energy and open this area up even more. And if you find this is even good and you find this pretty easy, start to play with it. Start to take the knees out. And you can circle the knees. You can find your movement in this. Side to side. Last time. Brilliant. And then once you've finished that, let's come onto the heels. And now we're going to open up through the Achilles. Just let your tail curl down to the ground. Lay your upper body just weight down over your knees. And you can feel this beautiful stretch in the spine. And then you're going to start to find a little pulse as you sink your heels down to the ground. And just feel the backs of the ankles, the calves, everything just begin to unlock. And you want to wriggle. You can feel tension in the back body at the same time. Just wriggle out of any tension. The thing with moving energy yoga is you're free. It is your practice, it's your body, and it is your time to release the toxins, release the tension, release the stuff that makes us feel so congested in our body. So you own it. It's your practice. So if you want to wriggle and pulse, or maybe you just want to melt and be still, that's totally up to you. Absolutely just make it your own. Take a deep breath in now. push yourself all the way up into standing forward bend, Uttanasana. And then you're going to just lazily walk your way down into a downward dog. Remember, when you get into your dog, spread your fingers, really get a good stretch between the fingers, plant the whole heel of the hand down into the earth, and then start to walk it out, but watch my feet. So you're not going to walk your downward dog out like you normally would. You're going to really just move through the bones of the feet. So start to play with it, bend the toes, round through the ankles. And then change direction, so don't just go in one direction, just feel you're opening up through the feet, through the ankles. And then you're going to come all the way down, back into Virasana. So we'll sit into hero pose. And what you're going to do is a little bit of self-massage. Another thing we don't do enough of. So take your hand and you're going to literally bend each finger back in turn. And as you do this, you can actually feel the energy change in the hands, okay? So you're priming your hands, you're opening up the energy, just bending the fingers back one by one. All right, good work. One more time. You literally feel the life just bursting into your hands just with that. It's quite amazing. All right, I'm going to come back up. Check in with what that feels like again. Spread your fingers, plant your hands back down, tuck your toes under, come all the way back down into your downward dog. Okay, and this time you're going to bend your knees. Feel into your toes, nice and juicy toes. Bend your knees and raise up your leg and start to turn it. And at the same time as you are working your ankle, I want you to sink your heel down into the ground. So your standing leg sinks down. You can feel this amazing stretch behind the ankle, through the back of the leg. Of course, we're working into the hamstrings. And then change the direction of your turn. So you're feeling the heat in the body, and that heat is allowing you just to break open any tension that might be lingering. Really, really beautiful. Okay, now come down, change sides. Bend the knees. Just get your skeleton back into balance with a little wriggle. And then come all the way up. Okay, now start with turning the foot. So the ankle is moving in little circles, and then sink your standing heel down to the ground. It is absolutely fine for your heel to be off the ground. It doesn't have to be flat. And even if your heel is up, you're going to be feeling a very, very strong stretch. Okay? So sinking down, feeling through the back of the leg, keep threading the breath through the pose. And then you're going to stop and come all the way back down, cross your feet over and kick them forward into a Paschimottanasana, okay? And this will be our last pose today. So, you're just going to sit in a Paschimottanasana and start to turn. So first outwards, and then change direction. One more time, out, and then change direction. Then straight feet. See if you can draw your toes towards you. So a lot of the time in Paschimottanasana you get this, little floppy feet, okay? So flex your feet and imagine you are pushing your heels into an imaginary wall and drawing your toes towards you, okay? And we'll just move into this pose. Take your hands not in line with your shoulders, but beyond the line of the shoulders. Sweep up. Take a deep breath in, reach up, reach up, reach up, grow tall, grab hold of the feet,
grab hold of the feet wherever you can. If you can, grab hold of the feet with the hands, pull the sides of the feet back towards you. Take a deep breath in. Melt your body down. You're still flexing through the feet. You're drawing the toes back and pushing the heels away. And just allow your whole body to melt into this. Draw the toes away. Draw the toes towards you. Push the heels away. Feed the breath into the back body. And then just slowly coming out, just rolling up through your back body. Very, very relaxing. So I hope you feel as amazing and juicy in your hands, toes and feet as I do, and are ready for a beautiful yoga practice. If you have any questions, or there's anything that I might be able to help you with, please just put it in the comments box below and I'll try and get back to you with my very best answers. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day. Namaste.